What up, people? What up, everybody? How's everybody doing on this fine Tuesday evening? Sup? What up, what up, what up? Derek H. First one here, followed by Alex Remigio, Sean Kelly, Nicto 413, Ian Pinch. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Christopher Washington, Dylan Hunt, Doc82. What up, Doc? Duncan Ortega, Booker, Brian Gursky, Christian. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? What up, Jolie? Mo Battle Chips. Alright. Today, make sure to end the stream. Dude, as long as my internet stays stable for the entire stream, I would love to. Last time it did not, though. Last night. Decided not to last night. Let's pop on over to his Twitter world. Why is it... Dude, every time it feels like it's just a little bit off somehow. How can this be? You know, maybe if I just turn this... Yeah, let's do that. How about that? Okay. We'll go with that. More in the middle now. Alright. What's up, people? Okay. Let me pop open the Twitters, as I mentioned. What's up, Pixie Bill with the Lola face? What's up, Cody? What's up, Greenish Lantern? Anna. And Twitters. Oh, what's that? Meetup? In only a few days from now? Huh. Interesting. 11 more days. Free stuff. Yes. Okay. Dearest at Marvel Champions. What do we say today? I don't even know. What to say? What to say? Oh, you know what? No, that's fine. Yo, BG, Void announced for Thursday Arena. Yeah, I heard about that. I could have sworn Void was next week, but apparently not. Apparently I was wrong all along. And apparently it is next Arena. Hey, BG, I keep having to use 15 units to fully refresh my only good 4-star team for the AA Arena, but my calculation will cost around 1,500 to get AA. Is it worth it? A lot of units, man. I don't know. Hard to say whether it's worth it or not. Hard to put a figure on a good champion like that. That might be a bit much for me personally. I don't know if I would have refreshed that much to get Archangel. Keep hitting death matches after round 24 in the featured 5-star arena. Keep losing my infinite streak. Totally sucks. What matches? What teams are you throwing in there at round 24? Because you can no longer throw in just 330 teams and be safe with that anymore. That's no longer a thing. If you weren't already aware. Whoa, we've got a couple super chats though. We got Dinos. Saying that correctly? Probably not. You sent over $2 saying, love the stream, man. My first dono in my life. Dude, thank you very much. I'm so happy that I could be your first. Thank you very much for the $2. Appreciate it. Lakers Bodyguard sent over $2 saying, blind man walks into a bar and a table and a chair. That's unfortunate. Don't know what I can say about that. But, yeah, dude, thank you very much for the $2. I appreciate it, dude. That is one thing that, man, I really hope that I never lose. Like, my vision is not that great right now. I mean, these glasses are a lifesaver. Like, I'm totally, you know, I can't see a damn thing without them. But, man, if it ever got worse where, you know, I couldn't see no matter what, even if I had glasses or whatever, like, oh, man, Whew. I can only imagine for those people out there. It's got to be bad. We're about to do a double slap, though. Slap, slap. Thank you, both of you. I appreciate it. Nerb. What's up, Star? Brian, read up. I threw comedy gold at you. Okay, I'll check it out. What's up, Hare, Jen Jacob? Almost, man. You were almost early. Close, but no Mango Tango. Money's brosive. Oh, that's right. The Mango Tango money. Whoops. What's up, Shane? What did the windmill say when asked about his favorite genre of music? Well, I'm a big metal fan. Wow. We're going with that for the tweet tonight. What did the windmill say when asked about his favorite genre of music? Well, I'm a big metal fan. P.S. I am now live. We need a period there. Okay. Tweet. Good one, Demiak. All right. Man, the webcam still does not feel exactly right for where it should be. What is wrong? Hold on. If I lower this, I'm gonna be sorry. It's gonna be real close up for a second. Is that good? Ah, now I'm cutting off my head. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. We're just going with it. Ugh. I heard a couple of dings happen. What are these ding things? John sent it over $2 saying, "Do an Australian accent. I'm dying." Crikey. I got nothing, dude. You already know I got nothing. Why do you do this to me? Why? Best Go Getter sent over $2 saying, "Donuts." Homer Simpson voice. I can't do that either. Donuts. That's about as close as it gets, dude. And Constantino sent in over $2 more saying, "Oh, I forgot to ask, how does Killmonger get True Strike?" I mean, I don't really play Killmonger because I don't have him. I wish I had him. But I think he gets True Strike. If I'm not mistaken, I think he gets True Strike when punishing a special attack quickly. So, like if you evade, let's say you're fighting Winter Soldier in Realm of Legends. If you evade and then immediately attack, you don't hesitate, you don't wait for like to get a parry or something like that. I think that's how you get True Strike. Somebody please correct me on that if that is not how you get True Strike. It's been a while since I played him. Pretty much since I tested the champion, I haven't played him. Are you not wearing a sweater? A sweater? I never wear sweaters. Hoodies, you mean? They're different, sir. But nah, this is just a t-shirt. This is what I was wearing today. I was outdoors today, you know. I was outside. So yeah. The owner, what's up? And Constantino's Dinos, thank you very much for the now $4. I appreciate it. All right, let me hop in and do a little something. I believe what you heard were dongs. You're probably right. They weren't dings. They were more of a dong. I think you're right. All right, hold on. The brightness I gotta change just a tiny bit. There we go. And let me hop into an event quest. Spend some of this energy. I've been capped out for far too damn long. Let's fix this. Let's just fight through normal a little bit. Auto fight it. Alright. This will be good. Just gonna pick any quest. Doc 82, man, you guys are sending over some very generous donations tonight. I appreciate it. Doc 82 sending over $5. Yeah, screw it. Let's just go the short path. I don't know if I'm gonna 100% this, so why am I gonna pick a path? Saying, BG, can you say hello to my friend Discondaljold in your best Portuguese accent? Ah, crap. I hate all of you. I can't do it, and like I want to do it. I want to try to do some kind of an accent, and I can't. I can't do anything. Damn it. Okay. I think that name is actually pronounced Disco Android. I think that's how to pronounce it. Can you please say hello to my friend Disco Android? What's up, Disco Android? Thank you, Doc. Appreciate the $5. I don't think that's a Portuguese accent, but that's all I got, man. John sent over $2 saying, "Hey, bro, you wearing pants?" Crikey. Actually, I'm wearing shorts right now, believe it or not. Yeah, I actually do have shorts on. I forgot to take them off. Honestly, I wanted to take them off, and I just totally forgot. I should have taken them off, but I didn't. Whoa, we got even more super chats. Star sent over $5 saying, "Put this in Demioc's name, cause can." Star, I would have loved to, but Anthony just sent over $50 too, saying, "I need an opinion. Current prestige is 74-14, and thinking of taking Corvus Clave to 565 to boost prestige. Only 565 is blade at the moment. I take your exact path in war. Other 565 options include Medusa, Void, Sparky, Ghost Rider, Magic, Domino, Iron Man, or Vision. Thoughts?" I would go with Void, personally. I mean, I think Void is just a monster for that path. You don't... Forget about Node 24. Most of the time, I'm not using Void for 24, so it's not even about 24. It's just the rest of the path in general. The new mini-boss that also has some healing. You know, the final node of the path. He's got some anti-evade for like the Bane node. Plus, he has just a ton of health. So Bane is actually, you know, deals a lot of damage to the enemy whenever you have Bane on them. Void can handle Iron Man if they put Iron Man Infinity War on node 38, which sometimes alliances still do. So yeah, that's personally what I would do, dude. Like, Corvus Clave, he's a monster, for sure. And if you wanted to go with him, I don't think anybody's going to fault you for that, because Corvus Clave, yeah, he really is just a beast. He can... The amount of damage that guy can dish out is nuts. But I would still favor Void for that path. If you're taking the exact path that I do, I'd still go with Void, personally. Totally up to you, of course, but that is my advice. Dude, thank you so much for the very generous $50 donation. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, dude. That is very, very generous. Everyone else who sent over something too, I really do appreciate it. There's a lot of donations, all in the span of what, 13 minutes that I've been streaming. You guys are nuts in the best possible way. Star, thank you very much again. There was an attempt, almost. G's BG, imagine how much you'd make if you take your pants off. Yeah, you're right. I should have took them off. But yeah, thank you, everybody. BG, is node 30 really that hard? Missed a couple of weeks in Alliance War Live and didn't see anything about that node on Reddit. It depends on who's on 30, yes. It's pretty tough. It can be pretty tough. Yeah. Alliance War is not on right now, right? So we can't even go take a look at it. But basically, like, the one node in there, anytime they're gaining power, oh my god, like, they just gain all of the buffs in the world. And then because there's cornered on that node, you know, they're gaining, like, additional power, or at least, like, it limits it limits which champions you could take in against that node, or at least the play styles that you could use. And then masochism, so they're healing, so the fight is a little bit longer compared to the average fight. So they're able to build up their stats even higher. And one of those stats is crit resistance. And crit resistance is sneakily powerful, man. It is a very strong stat. If you can stack it up high enough to the point where the opponent can't crit anymore, that gimps their damage so hard. Thanks for the advice. Was thinking Void because my path in war. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I really think that's the way to go, man. I definitely think that's the way to go. You can do Corvus Glaive after that or something like that. Like, he's not going anywhere, you know? Something like that. I'm sure he's still a beast. Either way, I'm sure both champions are awesome at 455, both Void and Corvus. But I would still, I don't know, I would still do Void personally. John Jacob saying, I disagree. Rank that Corvus at 565. Void is not a damage champion, so he is very usable at 455, where Corvus must kill within those first 20 hits. So he really needs that rank up more than Void does. Maybe he needs it more, but still, is that the champion that you're going to be using all along that path? I don't know. I'd go Void personally. Sorry, I'm a little bit parched. Alright, let me put this down. Energy spent. Next up, Alliance Quest. I'm pretty sure I'm all done with Alliance Quest, but just to double check it. Oh, we still have that one node, but it's linked, and it is a link that I cannot take. The one and only link in here that I cannot take because we need a bleed immune champion, so. John sending over another $2 saying, I'm really bothered that you're wearing pants. Would you like me to take them off? Is that what you really want, John? You want me to take them off? I'm not going to. I shouldn't even be offering because they're not going anywhere. I don't want to accidentally take them, like while on stream, take them off and then show you guys my banana. That wouldn't be good. Alright. Pretty far behind in these arenas, but let's keep going here. Hello, I am here. You may start streaming now. Doc. McShoddy. Awesome. Welcome, dude. From what I heard, Quake seems a good option against that node. For example, against Magic. Possibly. Possibly. I'm trying to think if there's any reason to not use Quake against Node 30. I can't really think of one, to be honest, so maybe. Unless there's something I'm missing. Oh, Doob's saying, no, Quake and Masochism is not a good mix. That's true, there is Masochism. Is there a way to play around that with Quake, though? Because don't people... Isn't there a way to play her, like, stun immune style? Like, I mean, some people, at least, can use Quake against stun immune enemies, I think, right? I don't know, man. Quake, for me, is just not a reliable champion in a war situation anyway. Like, only because she's really tough to use, in my opinion. Some people can and have used Quake to great effect, like some of the best players in the game, some of them pilots, you know what I mean? But I don't think that's something I could do. I don't know. It's just so different. I can do it in other fights, but in like a war fight, I wouldn't trust myself. ABG has a growing account, 200k still, needing a lot of 4 stars to rank up for arenas. Act 4 at 70% exploration, almost done with uncollected. Is it worth exploring the monthly beginner quest? No, absolutely not. The beginner? No. No, man. Pretty much, I would say do the 2 highest difficulties that you can at the very least. Or basically just heroic and up, I should say. Because with uncollected, that would be 3 difficulties. So, yeah. Heroic and higher are worth it at your level, at your account level, you know? For some people, of course, the lower difficulties are still worth it, but where you're at in the game, nah. Heroic or higher or bust. She'll constantly trigger Masochism throughout the fight. Is there a way to time your blocks so that you're not doing that? So Brian, I fenced today, sort of. Fenced, what? Does hitting each other with fencing swords count even with no experience? Video games count experience, right? I probably leveled up a few times today. I say that counts. Dude, if you were using an actual fencing sword, hell yeah, that counts. I'd count it. John sending over another $2 saying, do you really like Dark Knight? Like the movie? The Dark Knight or whatever? I think I fell asleep during it. If that's what you're talking about. If you're talking about something else, then I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. But I think the last Batman movie I went to was that one. I think I fell asleep during it. Or is there something else? Either way, I thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. BG pulled a 4-star Wolverine. Is he a good champ? Yeah, hell yeah. Wolverine? Absolutely. As a 4-star champion, one of the best you can get. It kind of fits that he's not available as a 5-star because I feel, I mean, he'd still be a good 5-star, but I feel like once you move on to 5 stars and transition away from using 4 stars, you don't necessarily need his abilities as much as you do when he's a 4-star. But I feel like when he's as a 4-star, like, you need that regen, or at least I did. What are you wearing, traitor? I went outside today, man. It was hot out, so I, you know, had a t-shirt on. Freaking Stark Spidey. Oh my god, man. Out of my face. BG, unless, of course, you want Marvel Insider points, then you do all the levels, beginner, normal, and heroic. Yeah, but you only have to go through one time, not 100%. I probably should have clarified that, though, for that question. Like, you could I mean, I still think it's worth going through one time. Go through a single time to get some easy units. That's still worth it. You get a couple other things along the way too, but 100%, nah. Not while you have other stuff to do. You fell asleep during Dark Knight. Where is the unsponsor button? I mean, I fell asleep during every movie. It's not, you know, it's nothing against that movie. I'm sure it was fine had I stayed awake for it. What's up, Dicer? Seth Armstrong sent it over 569 Australian bucks, saying, I'm really stuck. Iceman at rank 4 or wait for the Cosmic Tier 4 class colors to rank 4 Hyperion, both unduped. I think either way is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with rank 4ing that Iceman, especially... Oh, Jesus. Hello, can you still hear me? Okay, good. I just yanked really hard on my... what's it called? Headset wire. But okay, yeah. So, I don't know. I'd be fine ranking up Iceman, considering Hyperion's not awakened. Even if Hyperion was awakened, it'd still be a fine move. But like, especially because Hyperion's not awakened, you know. And like, Iceman doesn't really need to be awakened so much. I think that'd be fine. But I think it's one of those situations where you really can't go wrong either way. Fairly certain the concussion will trigger it as well, BG. Ah, really? Okay. That I was not aware of, dupes. Seth, dude, thank you very much for the 569. But yeah, I think that's what I would do. Like, I wouldn't, I mean, unless you just didn't really have a use for that Iceman, I think that's the only reason to wait in that situation, is if you were just like, I don't know, didn't have a need for him, if you already had other champions or something like that. But from the sounds of it, it sounds like you could benefit from having a rank 4 champion, rank 4 Iceman. So I wouldn't feel bad about that rank up. Holy crap. These super chats, they just keep coming in. You guys are so damn generous. John sent in another 20 bucks saying, dude, Dark Knight is the greatest. You're crazy. I still love you, but just not as much. Hey, at least I saw it. At least I saw, like, the majority of it. I didn't sleep the whole time. And that's more than I could say about most movies, because most movies I don't even bother to see. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Dude, thank you so much for the 20 bucks. I'm not even sure how much you sent over at this point. Like 30 bucks with all the other donations combined. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, need to make sure I don't die to this rogue. Alright, good. She down. But yeah, thank you, dude. I definitely stayed awake for most of it. Sent over like $1 million bucks. That's true, probably, yes. Or a Plexian sent it over $2 saying, "I'm not generous. Screw you, BG." Wow. Really? Sending over a super chat to say that? Oh man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Ooh, I just saw my battle chip saying vulnerability boost in the store. I never picked up the second regen boost. It's probably gone now, isn't it? No. Damn it. I forgot to pick up that second regen boost. Man. But yeah, Oraplexian, thank you again for the $2. Appreciate it. Brian! What's up, Thanatos? What do we got? Remember my dad had legitimate fencing swords because he did that in college. We both started screwing around with them. Banged each other up quite a bit. Nearly did it with the actual swords. Are you gonna get into it? You're gonna start doing that? Oh, wait, is there a Bagger Boy text me and like, yo, wanna go get something to eat today? And then we went back to my house to watch my favorite movie. And I was like, yo, wanna see my swords? Oh, that's right. You had those swords. The ones you got on like Amazon or something, right? I forgot about those. I put out a reminder for the regen boost, BG. I saw the reminder, dude. I saw the reminder, but I was doing something. I didn't want to log in at the moment to grab it. I was like, yeah, I'll log in a little bit to get that second regen boost, and then I never did. Don't worry, BG, I fell asleep while watching that movie too. Why are DC movies so long? Jeez Louise. I mean, I think those are the only DC movies I've ever seen. Well, I mean, I've seen like the old Superman movies that I don't even know what year those came out. I think those were like before I was... Were those before I was born? I don't even know how old they are. I can't remember. Maybe they weren't that old. I honestly don't know. But I've seen some of those. The newer Superman movies, I haven't seen those. And then like the Batman movies, and that's it. I mean, I've seen a lot of the Batman movies. I've seen most of them. Oh God, stupid Mystic Dispersion. I haven't seen like the newest ones, but I mean I've seen like the one with Danny DeVito as the Penguin. You know, I've seen the one with Jim Carrey. those maybe those aren't the ones that people like out of the series, but then yeah, I saw The Dark Knight. I think I saw, was it Batman Begins? I think I saw that one even. That was before The Dark Knight, right? Right, today for dinner I had French fries and a Frosty from Wendy's. I'm an adult, I promise. That's an adult-like thing to do, yeah, why not? Don't worry. Oh, wait. I just read that one. BG going for Yellowjacket. Actually, I am going for the 4-star version of Yellowjacket, yeah. He's one of the few older 4-star champions that I don't have awake, and I just can't seem to pull him from a crystal. So I kind of want to get those silver stars on him. Hey BG, any advice for someone losing interest in the game? Not really. Depends on why you're losing interest. You know, if you're losing interest because you're not progressing at a rate that you like, maybe look for a different alliance. If you are losing interest because the game is too demanding for you right now, that feels like it's taking up all of your time, then same thing, find a new alliance, but find one that's, you know, less active. Or maybe you just need a break in general from the game. In that case, ditch the alliance and only log in whenever you feel like it. So, Brian, I've been so low on loyalty recently, buying all the boosts. Any tips? What I do to keep a good amount of loyalty is I trade donations with someone in my alliance. they double donate loyalty, and I double donate battle chips. So yeah, I mean that's the only thing I could think of really. Other than that, like if you have a not the gifting badge, what's the other one called? Like the donation thing, whatever, so that you could donate with units. You could donate your loyalty for the week with units instead. Yeah, and I mean I don't buy any of the other boosts with loyalty. I only buy the 3-minute boost. That's the other thing that I do. So if you've been buying like other ones too, then yeah, that might also have an impact on your loyalty. That's really all the advice I got though. It's kind of tough to keep loyalty up. Oh my god, I'm looking at every single champion special 3 tonight. Just wasting all this time. Hey Bry guys, so Void and Ghost, same week of Arena. Just wish I had time to go for 4-star Ghost. What's up, Hector? Are you gonna go for Ghost at all? My wife has a question. All you puppers owners out there who use harnesses, Lola doesn't like hers. Any suggestion on a brand to get? Yeah, anyone who's who their dog actually doesn't mind getting in the harness. Hey BG, any tips to get 4-star shards? Duplicating 3-star champions, doing the monthly event quest, arena, Alliance Wars, the Alliance 3-day events. All those areas have 4-star shards in them. Might be a couple of areas that I'm forgetting, but for the most part, that's how you get them. Just gotta play the game. Conversion badge, yeah, conversion badge. I wish I had one of those things. I don't care so much about the trading badge. I want that thing. But of course they come together. Which means I'll never have either one. I'm losing interest because I can't log in for more than 10 minutes at a time. Slowed my progression down to a crawl. Yep. Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that same way. I'm not sure if there was any update on the forums today about it. Ooh, little double D trade, huh? Yep. I trade with BMA. I mean, the people that I trade with, they don't actually donate double loyalty. I think what they do is donate in units. Because there's no way they'd be able to sustain that. Not running map 6. Like, our loyalty donations, I think, is like 27,000 or something, you know. It's a lot. Imagine doing double of that every single week. There's no way. So they must... It must be just like the cheapest option to donate with units or something, and then... you know, they'll donate that in units, and then for them I'm donating like 83,000 battle chips. You know, it works out. I could always get more battle chips. Loyalty is more difficult to come by for me. Thoughts on Ghost? I just want to see how her phase ability works and also her damage output. Those are the two things that we need to know. I'm a little bit worried that it looks like a lot of her damage comes through synergies. And, you know, people could say the same thing about Medusa. And Medusa's still fine. Medusa's still fine without the synergies. So Ghost might not need the synergies, but I am a little bit worried that she might be reliant on it. It all just depends on how Kabam balanced the champion. Basically, because she has like 2 damaging synergies. One is a 25% synergy with the ant family or whatever you want to call it, and then there's a synergy where she gains attack based on how many buffs she has, I think, if you have Ant-Man on the team. So yeah, I think you'll probably at least need Ant-Man for like some good damage, but hopefully her damage is still decent enough without those champions. Because it's hard to fit Ant-Man on the team, you know? He's just not that good. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I swear to God, I'll donate like $50 to get you to do an Australian accent. Dude, if I could do one, I would do it for free. I would love to be able to do some kind of accent. I would do it for absolutely nothing. I just can't. Wait, what? Dude, I just read the last comment, and then you just sent over $50 saying, just say crikey like Steve Irwin, just do it, bro. Oh my goodness. Damn it, dude. Crikey. Oh man. See, does that actually sound like it in my mind? That sounds kind of Australian. But I know out loud it just sounds like my regular voice, I'm sure. Crikey. That's a 12-foot gator. I don't even know, dude. It's terrible, man. Not bad? Wasn't bad? Okay. Alright. Damn, dude. John. Sending over so much, man. Thank you, dude. No, that's ridiculous, but I'm glad you did it. Alright. Good, man. Holy crap. How much have you sent over tonight, though, dude? So that was 70 with just the two. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's $78, dude. Holy crap, John. So damn generous, dude. Thank you so much. This just makes me want to learn how to do accents more. Not because of the massive super chats that you sent over, but just because I wish I could do an accent. I still like I was saying yesterday. The two accents that I really want to do is like a French accent and a German one. I think those are the funniest. It was like nothing. I need all that back. I don't know if there's a way to give those back. Crikey! You need all of them back? Crikey! Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm done. Thank you, dude. Alright. What's up, Swaggy Spoadster? Okay, so ditch the boosts that aren't the 3-minute ones, but how do I get them consistently without spending units and getting lucky from Loyalty Crystal? You're talking about like the health and attack boosts? Well, you gotta spend something, dude. I spend units to get the like the 15%. I buy one of those health boosts almost every single war. But they're not that expensive, you know. You just gotta spend something on them. I've pretty much lost a lot of my love for the game. I'll never totally give it up, but it's just not as fun. Only playing for a few minutes before having to take a break. I'm sure it's a nightmare, dude. Yeah. That's why I know that. Well, I mean, that's why Kabam knows that they need to fix this immediately. It's because people are having a miserable time. Brian, try saying "good eye, mate" really fast. For like good day, mate, or whatever. Is that good eye, mate? Oh god. All right, I'm done. Seriously, this is bad. This is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. Oh man. Okay. Well, she's like medium size. Oh, for the dog thing. Okay. LaFleur is brilliant at doing accents. LaFleur is really good with his accents. Yeah. Yeah, LaFleur does them pretty well. Accents are easy. Try this. Say beer can with an English accent. Boom, you just said bacon with a Jamaican accent. You are welcome. What? I'm going to take Pixie Belle's advice. She says don't hurt yourself, BG. Yeah, I'm done. That's it. It's like a British accent. You just need to show that it'd be better to hang out with you than a Brit. All that in the accent. I mean, I can't do a British accent either, you know. One day, I'm gonna just dedicate an entire month. I've said this for the longest time in my life, internally, to myself. But yeah, 1 month out of the year, an hour a day, practicing accents, practicing just one accent. I'm sure I would actually be pretty decent at doing that accent by the end of that month, you know? Are you American? Yes. I've never actually been outside of the United States. For the longest time, I didn't even leave the East Coast. But now I'm on the West Coast. Do a British accent, damn it. What do I say it as a British accent? Give me something easy to say at least. 'Cause I don't know what those guys say. Literally just looked up words that sound like other words in another accent, and a whole lot of stuff came up. Maybe that's what I need to do, just more of that stuff. I don't know. Your father smells of elderberries? Your father smells of elderberries. No, I don't. What? How do? I need to hear somebody. You know what I need? I need to be hearing some. I'm gonna die this quick. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I'm at 3%. Oh my God, die. Okay. I need to hear somebody say it in a British accent, and then, like, I could try to mimic them at least. Okay, now do 28 push-ups topless while yelling obscenities in a northeastern Belarusian accent, 1 octave above your normal speaking range. Well, alright, here we go. Let's take this shirt off. Let's pop this shirt off real quick. Rest sent it over £2 saying if you manage to learn, don't showcase it for free. If I managed to learn, I would whip it out wherever I go. Holy crap, you haven't watched Monty Python? Why'd I say it like that? Monty Python? No. Rest, thank you very much for the £2. Appreciate it. I know. My wife's seen it. Does that count? Yeah, there we go. She says Holy Grail is my favorite movie. So, you know, my wife has seen it at least. That counts for something, right? Almost? Maybe? Is BG wearing a shirt? Never thought I'd see the day. Yep. Wearing a shirt today. Telling you, try my English beer can trick. To learn an English accent, simply say, "Hello, governor." Does that count? You're killing me, Smalls. Hey, I've seen that movie. There it was. The shirt moved, and I know I saw the crest of an areola. All I've been asking for. Wow. Hey BG, can you win an arena fight without looking, just with sound? Oh, I do that all the time, yeah. Yep. I did it with my, well, alright. I could play arena pretty much any way you'd think to play arena. Would you like to see some of my talents? Ready? Here we go. I got this, don't worry. Oh, what? Come on, I blocked that. Oh, come on. Why is it not registering my head anymore? That was an intercept. Dude! Use the special! Use the special! Alright, they're dead. Oh, man. I'm gonna do this one nose style. Nose is easier to use. It's more precise, really. It kind of hurts my nose, though. Ah. I think that was an intercept. It's really hard to see. Ah. I could do it with my feet. I could do it with anything. It's just I can't put that on screen. Monty Python did a movie called The Life of Brian. You won't even watch a comedy film titled After Your Namesake? Yeah, I've never heard that before, actually. Is there really a movie called The Life of Brian? Without looking, with just sound, isn't that how Brian fights Void in AQ2? Oh, shut up, Demiok. Jimi Hendrix of MCOC? Yeah. Did you just play an arena with your effing forehead? Yeah, well, I tried to do it on the top of my... It wasn't registering some of the hits for some reason, man. I think my head is too shiny. It wasn't transferring the hits well enough. Use your dingus. Dingus? What's a dingus? Nipples. Nipples, one fight, go. Well, I mean, I could use both, and like, you know, one is to swipe left and one is to swipe right. When you said you were taking your shirt off, I said, "Is he really?" And my husband said, "Calm down. Put your ones away." Wait, what? Put your ones away. What does that mean? What's your estimated cutoff for Void Arena? Something like 4.2 million, I would say. Too much turtle wax? Yeah, you're probably right. That gosh darn turtle brand wax. I think it didn't register because you have too much hair. That's probably it, yeah. I'll donate $50 if you do one fight with your perennium. I'm not sure what that is, and I'm scared to ask. I probably just said something bad or something. I don't know. Oh, $1 bills. Oh, duh. So obvious. How did I not see that? Whoops. Oh man, that was a lot funnier had I known exactly what you were saying. Damn it. Demiok, it's not about how close they are. He has a muscular chest. Some people bounce their muscles. Some play MCOC with their nipples. Move along. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Demiok. It's not about how close the nipples are. All right. Man, I can't believe I didn't get the ones thing at first. Oh man. Some days your brain works and some days it doesn't. That's all I can say about that. You can try to take a nice bag or one case backpack and put her in it. I've seen it before. People put their dogs in a backpack? Is that really a thing? That doesn't sound right. The area between your... Oh, is that what that is? I call that something else. I use a word that begins with the letter G for that. But I don't want to say because in case any kids are watching, they'll be like, "What is that?" and Google it. And we don't really need that. So yeah. What SIG level is your 4-star Ghost Rider? I don't even know, to be honest. It might be 99. I think Ghost Rider is 99. I've pulled Ghost Rider a bunch. Brian, Google NYC subway dogs. Are those in backpacks a lot? Again, don't hurt yourself, BG. Yeah. Hey, BG, did you watch Dooley Ray's Labyrinth stream? His Sparky was killing it, and he got some great skills. Thoughts on Sparky? There's not much to say about Stark Spidey that hasn't already been said. Yeah, he's a monster of a champion, of course. I think I saw Dooley Ray in there. I'm not sure. It's kind of rare that I get to catch Dooley Ray live, just because of the time that he does it. I'm usually doing something else, but I'm usually able to pop in there at least a couple times a month, and I might have caught one of his Labyrinth streams. But no, Stark Spidey's a beast, of course. Some people regard him as the #1 champion in the game. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but he's definitely a beast. Hard to hard to really say if there is a one best champion in the game anyway. BG, are you going to New York City Comic-Con? Yep, I sure am. Got the tickets already, got the press pass. Both my wife and I, we both have press passes. We're going to be there all 4 days. We got our plane tickets. All that is already taken care of. That's actually what why my wife's asking about advice for how to travel with a dog, because we have to travel with our dog. That is when we're going to be doing it. The little pup is going airborne. Void is the best champion in the game? Possibly. Void's definitely up there. He damn sure is, man. I want to use him for like every single fight. It's crazy, like node 24, I'm probably not going to be using him a whole lot just because people don't want to put a champion that Void can counter on that node. Oh, excuse me. Jeez, that came out of nowhere. Please, hiccups. Please don't actually start up. That'd be a nightmare. Yeah, for like every other node, I'm using Void. It's that degen damage, like the utility along with the degen damage that can't, like no champion is immune to that degen, right? It's so good. BG, the neighbor's dog, turned out to be the culprit, not a bobcat. Extremely disappointed because I don't get to pet anything new and I don't get to buy steaks. I mean, you can still buy steaks. I'm pretty sure that your neighbor's dog will still enjoy a good steak. Ryan, how'd your job interview go today? Nice V-neck shirt, and did I hear you're actually wearing pants too? I'm sure you'll get the job. Fine-looking gentleman that you are, plus you're a wordsmith. Yes. Yes to all of that. Yes. Yeah, this shirt really doesn't look so good, huh? My interview, though? Where's that coming from? Do people wear V-necks to interviews? Is that a V-neck joke? Is that what that is? I don't know. This is just like the cheapest T-shirt you could possibly get. That's what all of my T-shirts are. Is like, you know, just going into some discount clothing store and grabbing like 10 shirts of all different colors that are like buy 3 get 3 free or something, you know. And just getting whatever I can. That's how I get every single one of my shirts. Should probably do something different. Probably should, I don't know. I watched a buddy of mine make a couple of t-shirts today. It makes me want to make a t-shirt. I don't know what kind of t-shirt I would make, though. There's no best champ. The best champ for fights, matchups, or nodes. Some obvious champs who can deal with a lot of those things that make people consider them the best. Pretty much, yep. I will agree with that. I'm taking Kingpin with Void on 24. Just took a while. Yeah, I think it's doable too. I mean, I've seen people take Agent Venom on that node too, but I'd rather just use Stark Spidey in those situations, you know. I mean, the good thing about like if I see a skill champion on 24, I already know that Stark Spidey can handle it. So I could just use Stark Spidey for 24. It's not really a big deal. But for the rest of the nodes, man, I really like having Void. The mini boss too. The mini boss, like not the new mini boss, but the old mini boss, the one that's actually near the final boss. That one has like healing on it too, and you could reverse that and everything. If it's like, you know, King Groot has been seen there a whole bunch, so Void handles that guy no problem. No fear of timing out or anything. Nah, screw matchups. Void is #1 just because I like him. Hey, Hector, what sig level is your Void? I don't remember what sig level he is. Is that a Target discount V-neck? I just picked up 2 this past weekend, $5 each. I don't think I got these at Target. These might be like Old Navy, I want to say. Which I think these are like the only things I've ever bought at Old Navy, because I don't think I've ever gotten any other clothes there. But I think that, you know, we're just like walking around in the mall one day or something. This is like, I don't know, these shirts have to be... These shirts have to be kind of old at this point, at least 5 years, but probably longer than that. And I think that's where we got them. Or maybe it was, I don't know, it could have been some other clothing store. I don't know, but I think they were $5. I think that was the price. My favorite void is the one in my heart. This is the nicest looking thing I've ever seen you wear. This is what I imagine you would wear to an interview, thinking that you were dressed up just because you are the pantless hoodie recluse guy. No, I would put on a dress shirt to an interview. At least, I mean, well, you know, depends on what the job interview is. Depends on what I'm interviewing for, but for the most part, throw on a nice looking dress shirt. Nice pair of pants. What is the craziest thing that happened at last Seattle GameWorks meetup? Crazy thing? I don't know if there's anything crazy. We just had a good time. It was just a bunch of MCOC people hanging out. It wasn't anything real crazy. Some people got some good pulls. Somebody got Stark Spidey there. Other than that, nothing crazy happened. Just a good time. Only 140. I'm thinking of putting 20 SIG levels with generics, waiting for Master Mode SIG crystals. Okay. Only 140, man. 140 is not bad at all. It's 43 higher than mine. JJ sending over $1 saying, so I just got locked out of my apartment, and this guy who was on the main floor and always outside just said, I don't know you, without looking up when I asked for help. F people, man. Oh, man. Yeah, that's pretty lame. Damn, dude. Sorry to hear that, JJ. Yeah, that really sucks, dude. That's like the one time where you really need somebody to just do you a solid. Just help somebody, you know? Damn. I feel like that's something that would happen a lot, not exactly where I used to live, but just I feel like that's more of an East Coast thing, just because people on the East Coast, including myself, were a bit more standoffish or whatever you want to call it. The craziest thing is Adora and Mike came and I jumped on Adora. Okay, that was pretty crazy actually, yeah. You're right, that was kind of crazy. Did not expect Adora and Mike to show up, and then my wife practically tackled Adora. You want a dress shirt and a nice pair of slacks? 100% don't believe you. You might have owned them in the past, but I highly doubt they made the cross-country trek with you last summer. In one of my unreleased videos, I was actually wearing a nice dress shirt, and then I started to take off that dress shirt. But yeah, that video idea is kind of dead at this point, unfortunately. You almost got to see it firsthand, though. Oh, come on! Why do you gotta parry that special always? I hate that you can't reliably hit your L2 with the Iron Bros. Pisses me off, man. Pisses me off. He was drunk AF, I guess. Won't be saying hi to him anymore. Oh. Dude, for a second there, I thought you were talking about me because I was thinking about the meetup. And I was like, well, I mean, I kind of was drunk. I don't know about drunk AF. Like, it was like a beer and a half or, you know. And a shot or whatever it was. But yeah, that sucks, dude. What would be your ideal pull? Ideal pull. Ideal pull, I guess, would be... kind of stuck between Sentinel and Killmonger on who I want more at the moment. One of those two is who I want to pull like next out of my crystal. I would love to pull one of those. Corvus is not in there yet, right? I would like to get a Corvus Glaive too. Will not mind that one bit. I don't know if I would level them up so much, just because I already have a bunch of Cosmics leveled up, but I would nice. Yeah, what Hector's saying too, that was gonna be next on my list, is just duplicating some of the champions that I already have, like Void. I mean, I'd have mixed feelings about pulling Void. Like, of course, I want to pull Void and add more Sig levels to him. Add, you know, more synergy, or not synergy, more prestige. But I did just give him an Awakening Gem. And it would, you know, I would feel a little bit bad about that. It still would help my account a lot, so I still kind of want it to happen. But, oh man, it would be frustrating, the fact that I kind of just awakened him. It's been a little while now. At least I would have gotten some use before it happened. But yeah, I still think I'd want, you know, I would still want one of the newer champions over Void pull, but I would not be mad at a Void pull. Are you talking about you guy in dress shirt knocks old ass lady over video? You never released that bad boy? Is that what happened in the video? Is that what you think I do, Cage? Just knock over an old lady? Maybe. What are nodes 27 to 31 considered now mini bosses? Either way, do you think they'll be permanent in War, or at least for the entire third season? I think they'll be permanent. I think maybe Kabam might adjust a couple of the nodes depending on how difficult of a time everyone has with them. I mean, they definitely will adjust them if they need to. I know that, but I don't know if they actually will or not. Like I don't know if people are struggling enough. They seem pretty brutal, but I don't know. Maybe people will find a way to just beast their way through them. Was that the cringy video you spoke of? Yes. That was only part of it, though. That was only part of that video. And yes, that was the kind of creepy video, Jen Jacob. Yeah. That was only a very small part of it. Which is why I said I had a tough time like recording it, and it wasn't looking good and all that stuff. Yeah. BG only have chapter 4 to complete 100%, and then act 4 will be 100%. Nice, dude. Very nice. Hector, what at Sig 140? What's the percentages for Void anyway? I mean, I could just look up your account. It really wouldn't be that hard for me to do that. I feel like my joke sucked. I'm sorry I let you down, team. Well, I missed your joke, but maybe I shouldn't go back now if you say it's no good. You shouldn't throw rocks at old people. That's mean. I know, dude. I really shouldn't. I will never throw another rock at an old person ever again. For as long as I live. I swear. Unless they have a gun or something. I don't know why I would try to save the day against an old person with a gun by throwing a rock at them. Is that the missing cable video? No. Definitely was not the cable video. Nope. Cable video got done. My wife made it. Cable goes pew pew. My mom said to mind your own mother effing business. What? 2 plus 2, not no. WTF it is? What? Yep, paper beats rock, rock beats gun. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if you got a good arm with a rock, like come on, man. Can you imagine like a baseball pitcher throwing a rock at somebody? Not that I would want to imagine that, because I'm sure that would end. Ugh. I kind of imagine it now, and I wish I didn't. I'm sorry if I put that image in your guys' head. But, yeah. Wouldn't be pretty. Alright. Oh, wait. No, your name is like Ace or something, right? Not even Ace. You changed it, right? This is how I look up Hector. I look up Yeet, and then I go to Alliance. I almost just clicked that leave button. And yeah, here we go, Ace. There's no way to look that up. You know what I think of when I see your name, Hector? Ace, the hardware place. Paper beats rock, rock beats gun, Brian beats old people. Oh, come on, man. Kevin Hart reference. Wait, where'd it go? Kevin Hart reference, I'm ashamed you don't know. Dude, do I ever know any references? Come on. Come on, son. The only references I get is Always Sunny and Psych. Those are the only two shows or anything in this entire world that I actually get. Alright, 45.38 and 1581 though. What is mine? I mean, my attack is higher just because I'm rank 5. Yours is rank 4. Alright, so pretty much like 10% faster on the debuff thing. Okay. Alright. I was interested because I want to go and do a path in Labyrinth with Void, but I'm waiting on two things. One, I want Killmonger, and two, I want a higher Sig level, and I don't want to wait till he's Sig 200. You know, that's gonna take forever. But maybe if I get him to like Sig 140 or something like that, I think maybe that would be a good time to hop back in Labyrinth with Void. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, rank 4 Void's base attack is that low? Yes. Yeah, his base attack is pretty low. Void, it's pretty low for sure. But he gains a massive amount of attack through his signature ability, so. What happened to the rice cooker? He quit MCOC, as far as I know. He went to, I think he said he was playing like PC games now or something. I don't know. OG Vision or Vision Age of Ultron? I think OG Vision is the better of the two. In some situations, the other Vision is better, though, I would say. Ah, fellow Psych fan. It's been a while since I've watched that show. Dude, I've watched that show so many times. It's crazy how much times, how many times I've seen that show. Charlie can't read. He'll adapt to reading? Yeah, oh yeah. You could adapt to it, I'm pretty sure. Somebody sent me a, what's it called? Somebody sent me a tweet or whatever, where I guess they announced that the next season, you know, I'm curious about this. I'm looking this up right now. Next season of Always Sunny. I think it's starting in September, but I want to find out for sure. I mean, I don't think I can watch it right away. I have to wait for it to hit, like, whatever streaming platform or something. I swear, if anybody spoils what happens in the next season of Always Sunny, even though it's not really that type of show, I'll still be pissed. Oh wait, did they announce this a long time ago already? It was on like, wait, hold on a second. 9/5/18 BG, that's when it starts? Is that it? Okay. That sounds about right. Yeah. I can't see it. It's cut off because of my stupid, the way it shows it now, but like right below them running says 9/5. But yeah, okay. Well, anywho, I'm excited for that. When I first read Void's abilities, when he came out, I skipped over the part of Fear of the Void not being able to exceed 2 stacks. I was very, very wrong. That would have been crazy, though. Wait. When the first Red Void came out, skipped over the part. Oh, so you thought it would stack up like higher than that? Is that what you're saying? And you're disappointed that could not stack up higher than that? I mean, even if it like, it would be tough just to be able to put up enough debuffs to get more than 2 Fear of the Voids would be pretty tough. It would have to be against a node that allowed you to gain additional power, or it's like power reserve that you didn't use as much power, something like that. Brian, do you think we'll see any type of compensation for this overheating stuff? I don't think we will, but I want to know what you think. I think we will. I think we're going to see some kind of compensation. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't really think about that stuff. Of like what we're going to get, but I don't know. I would think so. So, I mean, what Kabam has said in the past, and they've said this a bunch of times now, they said that what they like to do is wait until they fix the problem and then figure out like how big of an impact it had on everybody, and then give compensation from there. This is a unique situation though. Like if I was in their shoes, and you know, maybe I'll try to like send them some feedback on this. Like people need battle chips, man. A lot of people can't play arena, and they're not getting battle chips as a result. Like among other things, of course. But the reason I say battle chips is because, like, you know, people don't want to leave their alliances, and people still want to be able to do Alliance Quest. So I think Kabam should either make Alliance Quest free until it's fixed for everybody, or send out battle chips. I mean, I guess the easier thing is just to make Alliance Quest free. That's what they should really do. And then, like, you know, if they're going to do some other kind of compensation after that, then, you know, then you could wait on you know, if they want to send out, like, some 5-star shards or whatever. Did you see The Thing 1982? I did not. No. BG, does 4 Loki place high enough in Alliance events to get 5-star 6 stones? I don't know. We're gonna try. There's not like a crazy minimum set or anything like that. I think we're waiting to talk about minimums. I think we're trying to figure out exactly what we're gonna ask of all the members, kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we can. People want to do AQ? Why? I mean, people want the rewards of AQ at least. So I'm using a rank 5 Sparky and LOL. Who's easier, Doctor Strange or Blue Cyclops? I'm leaning Doctor Strange for the extra path. There's 5 through them, 2 each, and a spare. I mean, try them both out, I would say, Drop Faith. I don't know. Like, I found Stark's... I found Doctor Strange to be more difficult, but I wasn't using Stark Spuddy. Stark Spuddy with the auto evade on, you know, on Doctor Strange's special 2. That sounds like it would be easier. Because of course with the auto evade against Cyclops special, you can't always punish. Like, you can't always go back in just because that auto evade, the animation, you know. But I don't know. I didn't use since I didn't use them in there, I have no idea. I wish I could have used them in there, man. I tried popping open what, like 5 was it 4? It was either like 4 or 5 featured crystals before doing all of those paths, and of course I struck out until afterwards. Probably compensating for the overheat is that I'm now like 3 weeks of arena lost in progress. If they give a bunch of resources of compensation, I'll still be behind compared to others. Yeah, I mean, there's never going to be something that totally makes up for it. It's just not possible. That's why I think everybody would rather have a good working game rather than, you know, them trying to give out some compensation for a mess. But it never makes up for it completely. Yeah, reading is hard for me, especially when they give me 40-page manuals for champions. I normally just wait for a nice YouTube video explaining a champ to see if the champ looks good. I definitely understand what you mean, man. Especially when it came to Taskmaster. Oh my god, dude. That was such a nightmare to read through. When I saw his description, I wanted to just be like, you know what? I'm gonna sit this one out for the content creator program. Let the other guys handle it. Free AQ for wife will do map 6. I don't know if you want to do map 6. BJ took Void down with degen node still up. Damn. And took Doctor Strange with special 1 start node up. Yes, I know I'm better than you. Wow, Jawu. Screw you, man. I use Stark rank 4 on Blue Cyclops. Took me 2 revives, I think. You can punish special 1 most of the time. Okay. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad then. I don't know. I don't know which one's more difficult. I would definitely try both of them out before making the decision. Because I think it varies for everybody too. You know, some people had no problem with Doctor Strange. I don't know why, dude. I just had the toughest time fighting Doctor Strange. I really did. Like, yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. He was like the second toughest fight in there for me, behind Agent Venom, and I don't know why. Like, it shouldn't have been that bad, but I sucked. I sucked hard. Waiting for level up to have my first rank 4 blade. Nice, Sultan. You're gonna love him, dude. iTunes gave out, yeah, they do that. I don't really like to say that in here, though, because people try to use that as an exploit. So, yeah. People have used that for other things. I started map 2 instead of map 5 today. Not a good Tuesday. Ugh. Bummer, dude. What's up, BG? What's up, Heisenberg? Mostly concerned for Jugs only now. Jugs ain't that bad, dude. You're gonna be fine against Jugs. With a rank 5 Spidey, nah, you'll be fine, dude. He's really, like, that fight is actually fun, man. That Juggernaut fight. Like, all the people that I heard that initially did that Juggernaut fight said, like, oh man, it was one of the toughest and all that. And then I swear there was like the second wave of people. It seemed more like once YouTubers started doing it for whatever reason. I feel like most people consider that, if not the most fun fight, then up there for one of the most fun fights in Labyrinth. It's just, you only do it once because it's so deep in there, and it's like the very center of the map. I wish I could do that fight again. For funsies. BG is 5-star X23, a good first rank 4, even unduped, as my first rank 4 5-star. I mean, she's not going to be bad. I don't know if I would make that rank up decision myself. I might. It depends. How much do you use X23 right now at rank 3? If you use her a lot and, you know, you like the, her damage and sustainability and stuff like that, then sure, why not? But I don't know. Like, as just like a personal preference thing, I wouldn't take her to rank 4. I would rather rank up different champions. Yeah. What did the pirate say when he turned 80 years old? Aye, matey. Oh, man. It took me a second to get that. I don't know why. That's really embarrassing. When does sunblock leave your eyeball? Well, it depends. Have you eaten the sunblock plant? I don't know where I'm going with this. I should just shut up. My favorite fight is Black Widow. JK, I hate Black Widow in Labyrinth. I think I liked Rhino most because Blade Special 2 spam and insane power gain. Dude, yeah, I remember. Wait, hold on. I can't. I kind of remember like watching some insanity against that Rhino. Was that a bug though? Like, I don't remember what was ever determined about that. Like, I think the damage output was much higher than it should have been or something, right? I've been watching Legacy. Labyrinth runs a lot since his team most closely resembles mine. There you go. ABG, what do you think about ranking 5-star Awakened Corvus Glaive to rank 4? I think yes. Corvus Glaive is a monster, dude. Yeah. Rank 4 worthy? Definitely. I don't know who your other options are or what your goals are, but he's certainly pretty useful. Pull the 5-star Punisher. Big deal? It's kind of a big deal. He's super, super rare. So that's awesome. As far as, like, useful, I mean, you know, he's just another champion that you could run through the arena, which is nice. But other than that, he's just a very rare champion. Good evening. Good evening, BG. What's up, Gran? 5-star 23 gets me through every monthly event quest. I like its butter. Yeah, I bet. That's where I liked using her the most myself, too, is I used to use her all the time for the monthly event quest. Even once I got higher level champions, and I would use those higher level champions in like Alliance War and stuff, and I just go right back to my X23. Black Widow was my favorite. Not kidding. I do remember you saying that you liked that fight. I do remember that. ABG, I only have a good 5-star. Hood duped. I fell in love with him more and more. Is he worth taking to rank 4? I mean, if you really like him, then sure, why not? But I'm not as big a fan of Hood as you seem to be. I wouldn't do it personally, but if you like him, sure. I mean, he's getting a synergy with Ghost that might make him even better too. I'm curious to try out that synergy. Like that synergy might be what's needed for me to personally like Hood. Because I mean, I like Hood's abilities. It's just, I don't know, he just feels slightly weak. Like his damage output, I wish was just a little bit higher. And then I think I'd like the champion, but you know, so we'll see what kind of unique synergy he gets with Ghost. Oh wait, no, crap. I think we already know what the unique synergy is. I think it's full immunity while invisible or something like that. Wait, is that a thing? Or is that just for Ghost? Maybe that's just for Ghost. Maybe Hood gets something else. Because Hood can be invisible a lot. No, that would be insane if he got immunity for like 8 seconds with like no cooldown on it. That'd be way too crazy. If that was the case, then Hood would be the best character in the entire game. It's not the damage. Bleeds just for some reason stick longer on Labyrinth Rhino so that you can get 10 plus bleeds. You can like 15 bleeds on at once. It's insane. Okay, so it's somehow bugged out for extending the bleeds. Okay. I think it's worth it to awaken 5-star Sabretooth if I get him. Nope. On path 3 in Alliance War and sometimes face Iceman top mini boss and through the path and also help with prestige. I mean, it would help with prestige. I don't think you need it for fighting Iceman because it's just the healing part, right, that he gets when he's awakened. So as far as using him offensively, I don't think it's necessary. And just in general, I'm not a huge fan of Sabretooth to begin with. But if you like using him, you know, the whole personal preference thing. If you really like him and you want the prestige and all that too, sure, why not? Come on, you big fat head. Thank you. I would try to just use him unawakened. Like if you thought he was good in offensively in war, I would just use him unawakened personally. That's what I would do. Keep bragging? I'm sorry. My wife really wants X23. My wife would be ecstatic if she got a 5-star X23. Even a 4-star she would love to get. But she cannot seem to get X23. Unfortunately. I think Grandmaster says sometime about damage over time effects before you go into Rhino. So it might not be bugged. Kind of skip the dialogue, so it's the only part I got. Oh, interesting. I skipped all that dialogue myself, so interesting. Maybe there is something about that, huh? BG, are you flying high? On life, yeah. Anyone here knows good prestige calculator? I mean, I always just go to, I just use, like, the spreadsheet, like Mutamat's spreadsheet thing. Personally, but I know there's, you know, prestige bots and stuff like that out there. The higher it is, the harder AQ fights will be. The more points you get, the higher you'll rank. Correct. Someone's asking about prestige, it sounds like. ABG, I can give your wife an X23. Hee hee hee. Wink wink. What in the hell does that even mean, Jetwoo? Just convince her to quit her job and start a website, and she can go for a Void and Arena. Better than X23. 10 out of 10 plan. That sounds nice, but I want us to still be able to eat and everything, so we're gonna... I think she's gonna keep her job. Plus, she's really good at her job, so yeah. Get out of my face, Doctor Strange. So long. Cloud of Contempt sending over a buck. Saying, where's your last one? No Medusa or Hype. I have 2 5-star Cosmic Gems. Unawakened Corvus to rank 4. Just got him out of my Marvelous Crystal compensation. Also have a gem for him. Worth it? Definitely worth ranking up. And if you have 2 Cosmic Gems, I would give him 1, yeah. I would do it. I don't think he needs to be awakened, is the thing. I don't think he needs to be awakened, but if you have 2 gems, then why not, you know? Get that prestige, get, unlock the awakened ability even if you don't necessarily need it. I think I would do that. But yeah, if you really wanted to save the gem, too, you could save the gem and you could still just rank him up rank 4. I know, like, I've seen people use, like, I mean, one person in my alliance took him to 565 before awakening him and slayed a Medusa boss in like under 30 hits. Give you some idea of how powerful that guy can actually be. Wait, already duped? Wait, hold on. Oh, I see, Kamala Khan, okay. Why do you need food? I know a guy who ate food a long time ago. He's now dead. Food kills people. You're right, man. Food does kill people. That's not even a joke, man. Like that's like the #1 way people die is just like eating themselves to death, eating just bad food. I'm gonna be one of those people. Can't help it though, man. Food tastes so good. What did last Sarnian say? Like, why does food have to make people fat? Why can't being like a bad person make you fat? Ah, God, I wish that was actual reality. If eating food didn't make you fat, and you just like as long as you were a good Samaritan or something like that, as long as you, like, if you helped somebody who was locked out of their apartment, if you helped that person, then you wouldn't be fat. But the guy who didn't help JJ would be very fat. That's how life should be. Brian prefers to use a spreadsheet to calculate his prestige instead of a bot. You don't say. By the way, a website to do that would be game-breaking, just saying. As far as websites go and prestige and stuff like that, there's only one. It's the class advantage. That's Mutamat's. I'm not really going to have prestige on my website. I'm going to have it listed like they're, like, in some way, but not like the way that we're all used to. It's not going to be like the go-to place for prestige. I'd be huge. I have a strong dislike for people. Well, I mean, nothing wrong with tacking on a little bit of mass. You know what I'm saying? OMG, under 30 hits, sold to the highest bidder, rank 4, here we come. Yeah, dude, that's no joke, too. It was a, I'm pretty sure it was a 565 Medusa, too. So, yeah. He had, you know, you have to, it was boosted. It was boosted and had, like, the, you know, the power back on like the cosmic boost, too, where you gain power back. So he was just, like, firing off specials and stuff like that a bit more rapidly. But even still, Even without that, like his just regular damage is pretty high. He's got some other utility too. He's not all just damage. It's kind of one of the reasons why he's so good. He's a little bit versatile. He's not like the king of utility or anything like that, but he's got some. Watch Monty Python's Big Fat Man and please have a strong stomach. Monty Python's Big Fat Man. Is that just somebody eating a lot of food or something? ABG, who deserves a gem of scientific awakening? Luke Cage or MODOK? I don't know what to do. I would say Luke Cage between the two. I don't think MODOK necessarily needs to be awakened. You could use him on defense, even unawakened and stuff like that, and be fine. So yeah, I would say Luke Cage between the two. If it's a, oh man, I mean, I would consider not giving it to either and maybe waiting to see if you got like Void or something. But if you already had Void and you just want to use the gem on somebody right now, then yeah, Luke Cage would be the way to go. How important do you think his Proxima synergy is? I don't know if I've ever seen anyone in my alliance use Proxima with Corvus. So probably not that important. To be honest, I'm not even sure. I can't remember what that synergy is. Maybe they did use that synergy. I don't know. I actually don't know. BG is making a website? Kind of. Brian, I'm getting my 12th Tier 2 Alpha soon, so anything more is stash. My current options are duped Red Hulk, unduped Luke Cage with Science Gem available. Probably best options right now. I mean, duped Red Hulk is a beast. I would just save the gem and rank up that Red Hulk. I don't know exactly what you need right now. Maybe you need a bleed immunity. In that case, Luke Cage would be the way to go, but I would just go duped Red Hulk, dude. I would definitely just do that. Turns his true damage into true strike. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if that's important or not. Did you know you could do an infinite streak by always choosing the toughest fight? Better way of getting points. I've done speed tests against the easy team and the toughest team, and yeah, in those speed tests, just picking the easiest team actually gave me more points per second. If I really was paying attention to what I'm doing, and you know, I wanted to, like I glanced down and saw that Rocket was in like the toughest matchup, and he's probably the fastest champion to kill in this entire game because he's such a glass cannon, or one of the fastest at least. So yeah, if I was, you know, really taking the time and energy to pick the fastest team, I would have went with that one. But a lot of arena, the way to be able to play a high quantity of arena is just to like not think about it whatsoever. Don't spend any time thinking about it. Put your attention towards something else. Before you know it, you've plowed through 20 rounds of arena. You got some decent points, and then, you know, like, it's not so bad. But if I actually thought about what I was doing, oh god, I would hate arena. It's why people who pick like synergies and stuff like that for their teams, oh my god, I would quit. I'd quit the game if I sat there and sorted my champions through synergies. I don't care how well people say they do it, and after a while you get used to it and all that. The amount of points you get is so small, and it would just make me hate the game if I did that. I mean, if you like it or whatever, if anyone's listening and you do that for arena and you don't mind it, then hey, that's good for you. Knock yourself out with it, but I would not be able to do it. Eddie Gonzalez sent it over $2 saying, does Luke Cage need to be awakened to be good, offense or D? Debatable. So, defensively, Luke Cage is not a good he's just not a good defender. It's not one of the things that he's good at. I would say if you're using Luke Cage in just like a questing situation, just like a general questing situation, then he doesn't really need to be awakened. If you're using Luke Cage in Alliance War, then I think he needs to be awakened. Part of the strategy when playing Luke Cage is being able to like push the enemy to an L3. And if you because as long as you can keep your invulnerability, as long as you don't slip up and make a mistake beforehand, you know, you can attack into them. You know, get a lot of debuffs on them playing aggressively. That way you're doing a lot of damage. And then just eat the L3 and take no damage from it. I mean, I suppose you can get by, you know, not doing that, but like the safety aspect of it too, like in Alliance War, it's really preferable that he's awakened. You know, regular questing, not so much. You can get by without it. But when you can get like one shot in Alliance War, then yeah, it's really preferable for him to be awakened. I consider myself one of the truly lucky people who have once visited the highly coveted ContestChampion.com website way back when it was active. There weren't too many people who did, so yeah, you're one of the few. Eddie, dude, thank you very much for the $2, by the way. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for your help. I think I'll wait for Void. Good evening to all. All right, sounds good. Open-ended arena run. Grinding for a champ, I would pick the easiest teams for most points per second. For a fixed arena run where time isn't an issue, I'd pick the hardest teams for most points. So, I mean, that's fair, too. Like, I do sometimes pick the hardest team when I just need to get, like, the highest amount of... Like, if let's say it takes you an hour to get through all of the champions that you could run for a certain arena, picking, like, the easiest teams. Well, if it takes you, like, an hour and, let's say, 5 minutes to pick the hardest teams... and you get a little bit more points, and you're like, you need every last point you can get, and then I think it's fine to pick the hardest team. But just on like a regular grind, no, I want to go the easiest route. Sometimes you die too. I mean, you have a lower chance of death in arena by picking the easiest team. You don't have heating issues, use iPhones, right? I am using iPhones, yes, but no, I'm not having the heating issue myself. I mean, there's a couple of things that people have done to successfully get rid of the heat issue if you haven't tried them yet. Disabling Game Center has helped people. Updating to iOS 12.0, it's like the beta update for iOS. That's helped some people get rid of the heating issue. I didn't do that, but I've never had Game Center enabled, so that might have been one of the reasons. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very lucky that I haven't had the issue myself. Do a dumb Australian accent, man? Is there a difference between? I mean, oh man, like what's a? By dumb, do you mean like pretend that I'm a dumb person, like, or just like a crappy one? Crikey, you already know I can't do an Australian accent. Found keeping your battery 100% and plugged into the wall helps with overheating. Okay. I did hear somebody say that wasn't helping them. Like, while plugged in, their phone was running even more hot. But then someone else said exactly what you said. Like, so somebody said that if you charge up your phone to 100%, and then also have it, like don't start playing the game until it's at 100%. Leave it plugged in and then play, and that's helped. I don't know. It's a very weird situation with the heating issue. Probably why it's not the easiest thing to fix. It seems like there's more than one issue going on. I don't know. BG is Void right after AA for basic. Yes, Void is up next. What is up next? BG, when I do Arena, I always watch something on YouTube or Netflix, so I don't think about Arena much. Perfect, man. That is perfect. That is perfect. Can you please make a video on best champs for Legend Run? It's not really an easy video to make, because I don't have experience with all the champions. I would just be guessing, and I could make some pretty accurate guesses. Corvus Glaive, Stark Spidey, Ghost sounds like she might be pretty interesting as a possible legend runner. I don't know about that yet. You know, Blade, Medusa. Probably a few others that I'm missing. Wasp. I don't know how much damage Wasp hits for. Red Hulk with the Massacre synergy. That Red Hulk starts with. If you're running Suicide Masteries with the Massacre synergy, Red Hulk starts with 5 heat charges. 5 heat charges. You're gonna be just pummeling enemies. Like they'll drop super fast. Gwenpool is still pretty decent for Legend Run, I would say. Yeah, that's your video right there, pretty much. Easy fix, rollback. Possibly. That might have been the way that they should have gone. I wonder if that was even an option for them. I'm sure that had to be on the table. Maybe they didn't do it because maybe they thought they'd be able to find a fix, or maybe they just really had to keep their schedule for a certain reason. Like, these champions are related to the Ant-Man movie, right? And maybe it's like in their contract with Marvel that, like, you know, they need to be promoting this movie or something like that in order to keep their like their, you know, to have Marvel allow them to continue using the Marvel IP or something. I don't know. It would have been a good way to go, though, I think, if they were able to roll it back. Yeah, what Drop Faith said too. It also would remove the monthly event quest. So. Still might have been the best solution. Who knows? But I'm sure it wouldn't have been easy for them either way. I should go for that Void for the Killmonger synergy, shouldn't I? I got a gem too. Don't want to grind. Can't I just pull him naturally? You're going to pull him naturally as soon as you get him from the arena. That's how it works. Possible that's an Apple issue and not an MCOC one. Heard this happening to other apps. I don't know. It might be some combination of the two. But I mean, if it's not happening with like every app, then it has to be something related to MCOC as well. But it could be a combination of the two. Who knows? I really don't know enough when it comes to stuff like that to even be commenting. Anything I say is just talking right out of my butt, man. I'm sure a sorry you can't play this content is a little easier than sorry we broke your phone. Yeah, that's probably right. That's probably right. Yeah, I think that would be like Kabam has had some hiccups, let's say, to put it lightly, in the past. I think if they did say like, you know, sorry, we had this we discovered a game-breaking issue. We have to revert back to the previous update. I feel like people would have been pissed and people would have, you know, made a lot of jokes and all that stuff. But I think for the most part, people would have understood. Because they haven't had to do that before, right? Not to my knowledge, at least. Not since I started playing the game. They've never had to be like, you know what? We just couldn't release this update. There was a major issue with it or something. Either way, it would suck. there's no good solution to it. It's just like lesser of two evils. Which is it? Who knows? Playing Justice 2 and my phone overheats worse than MCOC. Really? Interesting. Just shaved my head, so now I'm a bald bro like you. My beard beats yours, though? You make me want to grow my beard. Sorry, you're having no issues, but someone else is, so screw you, no content this month isn't a good system. That's true, too. I still wonder about that, like how many people exactly are having this issue. There's a lot of people having the issue for sure, but I'm curious about like the exact number. I wish I could see something like that because, I mean, I don't even know if Kabam has info on that. I know they're able to track a lot of things, but something like that, I don't even know if they could, unless they know what the cause is. But if they knew what the cause was, then they could fix it, right? So, yeah, I don't know if they're able to do that. But there's certainly a lot of us who don't have the issue. I don't know. I really do recommend trying those things that other people did to fix their own devices, though. Like, yeah, it sucks having to do extra work to, you know, download like an iOS beta and mess around with your settings and stuff like that. Nobody wants to do that stuff, of course, but if it lets you play the game again, it's worth it. It hasn't worked. Like the fixes, I guess they haven't worked for everybody, but they have worked for enough people that you know, it's worth trying. BG, why aren't you posting off-season war videos? Want to see you take in one of the new minis. I've done them on live stream past couple of wars. Yesterday I did like my entire path on the live stream. But I just haven't been posting the Alliance War videos just because I want to break from posting Alliance War videos, to be perfectly honest. That's really the only reason. It's not that hard to make one Alliance War video. It's one of the easier videos that I make. It's basically the easiest video outside of like crystal openings are by far the easiest video, which is crazy because they also get the highest number of views. They take the least amount of effort and you get like the most amount of views from them. You get to a certain point in like making YouTube videos where you can like actually justify buying featured Grandmaster crystals and like making money on them. It's nuts. And after that, I don't know, there's probably some other ones that aren't too hard to make. But anyway, the point is, while Alliance War videos are not difficult to make, making them for every single war 3 times a week for every single war of the season, it gets tiring, you know? It gets old. I just want a little bit of a break, and if I knew that the season was going to be delayed, maybe I would have made a couple of war videos, but, you know, it was only supposed to be down for 2 weeks. So I was like, oh cool, 2-week break from not making Alliance War videos, and then I'll make them for every single war for Season 3 again. BG, you're no Romo? Dude, I'm still subscribed to Romo. He posted a video. Is that why you said that, JetWoo? Are you still subscribed to him too, man? Did you see that he posted a video? It was for like some... I actually clicked on it too because I was like, what? This guy's still alive? It's for some random game, and I had no idea what he was talking about. I was like, okay. And I'll probably unsubscribe because I know he's not coming back to MCOC. It'd be awesome if he did, though, man. That guy was funny. And really good at the game, of course. ABG, what iOS software are you using? Did you update it? So I have 2 different devices. This one is 11.4. This is iPhone 8 with 11.4. And then I also have an iPhone 7 Plus, and this one is not... Like, I haven't updated the 7 Plus in a very long time. It's on like 10 point something. And I'm not having the issues with either one. I don't know. Like I said, try disabling Game Center. For a lot of people that helped. There's a couple of other options. I just can't remember what exactly they all are, but some of them seem to help. Yeah, I mean, if you're not already, I would assume a lot of people tried this just because it does seem kind of obvious. Like, throw the screen brightness like all the way down. Put it as like dark as you could possibly still play the game. I'm sure that helps some at least. I don't know. Later, BG. All right, Electric Gamer later. Yeah, none of the something somethings are having any issue, or the dot something somethings. Yeah. I can reliably Dex Hulk Special 1 now. So proud. Nice. Very nice. It's crazy drop faith. That's why I think some people are escalating the seriousness of issue far beyond what is on their device. What did drop faith say? They asked for tech-savvy users to beta, so I literally found a guy with the issue and copied his exact iPhone, set up every single app he ran on the device, and nothing. I have 2 iPhones, iPad mini, regular iPad, and can't get the issue. Actually went out of my way to get the issue to help fix it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's really weird. It's really weird. Spent a solid 3 days trying to create this issue on one of my own devices and failed to do so. It's pretty nuts. I can't wait for them just to fix it so that everybody can go back to just having a good time. That's all anybody actually wants. And I know they're working like around the clock. I mean, you know, of course I don't have like a spy camera into their studio or something, but like from the sound of it, it sounds like they have a full team of people working even on the weekends trying to fix this issue. It's just must not be easy. BG reads a lot more chat when Cam's not around. Cam's such... oh, man, I want to read that. Stop saying bad things about Cameron. ABG, what is this? A size issue where the game is getting too big? Isn't this going to be recurring every month? I don't think it's a size issue, no. There are larger apps out there. I mean, MCOC takes up a lot of space, but I don't think it's a size issue, no. Although, we did have the Ant-Man challenge where they added those hashtags for like medium, small, and extra large and stuff like that. Maybe it is a size issue. Just that kind of a size issue. No, definitely not. Size does matter though. I'm at 2.1 million for AA. Should I stop? You should keep going if you actually want to get the champion. These games are way more complex than people realize. It could be something tiny they may never find. And only new iOS will fix it or something? Maybe. Yeah, I really don't even know. Fan theory, everyone having this issue is playing only while sunbathing. Is that how you imagine? People only having this issue while sunbathing? Dude, you know what does overheat like pretty much any device I've ever done anything on, not just playing a game? If you have the sun on your device, like holy crap, man. Like trying to use, I remember trying to use my phone's GPS, like in the middle of summer. This was back on my Android device too. But I was trying to use my phone's GPS. It was like the middle of summer. It's pretty hot out. The sun was it was like right in the afternoon where the sun was in full effect. And yeah, my phone shut off. My phone shut off, and then I go to touch it, and the thing was like on fire. I guess that's how people. I mean, I guess that's the feeling people have with this update. But oh my god, it's so crazy. And I was like stranded. I had to like try to find some shade and cool it off and everything. What's up, BG? Long time, bud. Joey, what's up, dude? How you been? It has been a little while. If it was a size issue, they would have banned Cameron by now. Wow. Alliance mate has the issue on his old phone, he said. I'm trying to get him to overnight it to me. iOS 12.0 beta has helped me a lot, but when 19.0 initially dropped, I couldn't play long at all. My battery would fully drain in about an hour, and my phone got absurdly hot if I played for an hour. Yeah, so there you go. If you're having the issue, like I said, a lot of people seem to have found some good success with 12.0. From what I hear, people who have 12.0 say their phone still gets hot, but it's much better. Phone's battery health has dropped from 99% to 93% since 19.0 as well. There's a way to check that? There's an app for that? Yeah. What is your opinion about the Node 30 Alliance War? You think is BS? I think that it's probably... Okay, phew, I killed him. I think it's probably a little overtuned. I think they could tone it down just a tad, and then it'll be fine, probably. I don't know. I haven't fought the fight myself. I have seen some video footage of it. It seems like certain champions there are not going to be a problem, but some champions will be a freaking problem. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we just need more time with it, or if Kabam does need to make an adjustment. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I try to keep my phone between 50 to 80%. Too high or low, or too low or high is bad apparently for longevity. You can always get replacement batteries too. Replacement batteries, they're not so expensive, you know. A little bit harder when you can't replace it yourself. For Apple, they always make it so damn hard to replace the battery. But even for Apple, I don't think the batteries are that expensive, right? Like $30 or something like that. I'm not sure. I know for Android, you can get a battery for like 15, 20 bucks. I feel. I ordered one for a friend of mine, but I can't remember exactly how much it was. I know it wasn't much. iOS 12.0 probably helps due to Apple slowing the CPU. You think so? I don't know. It's an app for everything? Yeah, that's true. Damn, my battery health is at 85%. I hope it doesn't become unplayable anytime soon. I'm kind of curious to see what my battery's health is for like my older phone, because it definitely, I mean, I've put so many hours onto this phone that I've had for, what is it, about 2 years now. But that's like 2 years of playing MCOC. And yeah, it definitely drains faster than when I originally got the phone. Just been chilling in Sammy's Retirement Alliance, really enjoying time off from the game and being able to do whatever I want when I log in and not have any obligations. Nice, dude. That does sound pretty nice to not have to do anything, to just do whatever you want to do. No, it's not. I have the 12 beta and iPhone 7 Plus after 10 minutes is hot as hell. Okay. Did you also disable Game Center? You probably did, but just asking. Just out of curiosity. Right, how do you think the Trinity will perform in a few months? The game isn't giving me enough tier 4 Cascados to rank 5 Blade, but maybe that's for my own good. Should I when I can or no? Really impossible to say how the game's going to look a few months from now, but I mean, I can't imagine Blade suddenly just dropping off of existence, you know? Like, even if he's not regarded as like the best champion in the game anymore, he's still going to be an amazing champion, unless Kabam's just on a mission to like completely change the meta, and the next like dozen champions that hit the game are just insanely good. You know, like Blade is still going to be one of the best, and I can't imagine them doing that, because then it would make all the other champions irrelevant too. Like, they have to, you know, over time Kabam makes more and more powerful champions, but they do it at like a slow, gradual increase normally. I'm sure he'll still be fine, but yeah, reevaluate it once you got the rank up materials. BG, I finally died for the first time to an Iron Man Infinity War today in War, and the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time, he was at half health, and he got down to 50% right as my L1, so he auto-blocked. It was rough. We were talking about that fight the other day with Medusa, right? That's why I went in with Void. Sorry to hear that, dude. That's sounds like some resources spent on that one. I've been there myself, though. Hey BG, would you rank 5 a 4-star Medusa duped, or rank 3 a 5-star Medusa unawakened? Oh boy, that's a toughie. It's a toughie. The awakened ability is pretty important for Medusa, I would say. And right now, for the time being, the 4-star would be better. But, of course, it'd be nice to start investing resources into the 5-star now. That way, when the day comes that you awaken her, you'll be ready to go. It's always tough answering something like that. I would say it depends on how much you need that power right now. Like, how much does it matter to you to have like as strong of a cosmic champion right now as possible? Do you need help clearing, you know, the clearing certain content and stuff like that? Like if it would be an immediate help, then go with the 4-star. If not, and you're okay with waiting a little bit to unlock her full potential, then you can just go with the 5-star. Yeah, just hadn't realized that she would cause so much damage that it would put him in that range before I can get the armor shatter up. Every other time he's been at full health or I've used a power star boost. The thing is, though, even when you armor shatter him, he could still gain his armor ups, right? Unless they changed it. Like, he was still gaining the armor ups for when I fought him. So, like, even if I got the armor shatter on early, it didn't matter for me. He killed me when I had armor shatter on. Which I thought was kind of BS. Alright, pretty much out of my 440 champions, so I'm done in this arena. Oh man, the basic 4-star is so nice when you have a good amount of 550 champions. It goes so fast. Alright. Pop some crystals open. Man, I can't wait for the meetup, not just because it's going to be a good time, but because I also really want to pop open my crystals. I've got a few 5-stars saved up, and I'm not touching them until the meetup, man, you know? I want to open right now. Right meow. O'Brien Sama? What is that? I think the meta is already changing with all these dot and auto block champions. Blade is becoming less and less good as time goes for Alliance War, so I don't know. I don't know about that necessarily. Blade is still such a beast, dude. Of course it like depends on your path and stuff, but he's still so good. Maybe it's because with the armor shatter on, I took him from above 15% to dead with an L2. I don't know, I just never had a problem with him before. I don't know. Should I rank up my 4-star Hulkbuster non-duped or 3-star Iron Man Infinity War duped? I guess the 4-star. Probably. I don't know, dude. Hulkbuster's really not that good of a champion, but 3-star, 4-star, I don't know. No, I'd probably still go with the 3-star Iron Man Infinity War. You can still throw him on defense, get yourself some kills there. Alright, that was just a regular arena crystal, right? Yeah, let's pop open an uncollected one. Please, units! I need more units. Yodelay you. Why? Because I do. Yodelay you. This is a Doug reference, in case you were wondering. Take path 6 with Blade, Spark, and random Blade doesn't fight. Wait. I take path 6 with Blade, Spark, and random Blade doesn't fight. Oh, so you're saying you just use them for the Stark Spidey synergy? Is that what you're saying? Okay. If you take a glance into any war attack team, you're going to find a minimum of 5 Trinities, something like that. I don't know if anyone like, not necessarily 5 Trinities, but 5 Blades for sure. Okay, 75 only. It wasn't the big 225, but that's all good. Still happy with that, man. Anytime you get units, you gotta be psyched. Actually, I thought I was gonna get one of those energy refill things, but yeah, whatever. The other thing is that he needs those synergies and that eats a lot of utility in your team. I don't necessarily agree with that either. There's plenty of people in my alliance who, like I said, they don't run the Trinity. They run like, you know, they throw like magic in there. They throw Morningstar, whoever, pretty much. Hey Brian, long-time delicate Norwegian princess and less than optimal bone mass. Ooh, part-time pancake blogger that really has it out for his ex-wife Beth. Question: why are gushers all I want in life? Because gushers are all that you need in life. I don't know if you guys have ever taken a look at the nutritional contents, the nutritional value of gushers. It says it right there on the box, but a lot of people, they just see gushers and they blow right through the box, tear open the pouch that it comes in, and just, you know, explode them in your mouth. And they gush everywhere. But a lot of people don't realize that they have 100% of all of the essential vitamins and minerals that a growing boy needs in their life. And girls. Gushers, they don't discriminate. They're wonderful. I think if I just took one class in carpentry, I could build a house out of gushers. I just need that initial foundation. Get it? Knowledge and how? All right. Anyway, Pancho Sanchez, thank you for your question. Used Blade in 5 out of 7 fights last war. Still gets the job done. Yeah, there you go. I brought Ghost Rider because I had MODOK on Node 30. Yep, there it is. And there was no Stark Spidey on Doob's team. I know that much. Because he also killed the main boss with a magic. I would like someone to compile a top 10 times I want to embrace Demyok in a loving embrace, which is actually a trick question because it is always. Wow. You can throw in one other champ, but you always have to take either a Ghost Rider or Dorm/Meph to take to make him great. If he can't take villains, he's nowhere near as powerful. I feel like he could still take certain villains. But I mean, yeah, for the most part, you're right. You do need to take in one synergy a lot of times. For the most part, yes. Blade work, great for that fight as well, even with 300% cornered on a mini-boss. It made that fight look like a joke. I didn't want to say it. But that fight was a total joke, dude. Brian, you didn't read what I said to Pancho. What did you say to Pancho? I want someone to compile a top 10 Pancho Sanchez intros, please. Okay. That'd be cool. Brian, do you prefer Venom or Venom Pool? Venom Pool, I do. Sponsored by Gushers? Dude, I wish. They could pay me in Gushers, and I'd be fine with it. Alright. I'm at... Ooh, maybe I should hit them up. Everyone I've tried to reach out to get to sponsor the channel, they've denied me. Turtle Brand Wax, Mango Tango, and Lee Dungarees. I mean, they said that someone sitting down all day and not wearing pants would not be good for their product, but I think that's BS. They just don't like me. Alright, anyway, I'm out of here though, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. Not a minute earlier. But likely a few minutes later. There was a lot of donations tonight. Before I go, John with 78. Thank you so much, dude, if you're still in here. I'm not sure if you're still in here. Crikey, that's a lot of money. A bunch of other people sent over some very generous donations as well. But Anthony G also sent over 50 bucks. So Anthony, I'm not sure if you're still in here either, but if you are, thank you again, dude. 2 really massive donations from you guys. Alright, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.